Welcome back to Prep Huddle Live here on StriveSports.com. We talk with Grand Island Northwest girls coach Rico Burkett now on the Truck Center Company's hotline. Coach, thanks a lot for digging out of the snow today.
Thank you. I appreciate your time.
Last night you guys began the Central Conference Tournament, and it comes with a loss to Crete. 2 of your 4 losses on the season now have been to the Cards. So what has been a difficult matchup for them and you guys?
I think the big thing is they kind of play that 1-3-1, but beyond the 1-3-1, it's just their length. At one point, they have a young lady at the top of that zone that's 6'1", 6'2", and then they have 2 wings that are 6'1", 6 feet. Just makes it really, really difficult to find open holes or create ball reversal. And I think we were just really tentative, and they had success against us in the holiday tournament. And I felt like that tentativeness kind of carried over, especially in the first half where they were able to jump out on us 12-1 in that ball game. But I credit our girls for battling back to put ourselves in a position where we took the lead with about a minute and a half to go. And unfortunately, down the stretch, they were able to make the plays and we weren't.
What was the spark that the girls found? I had checked in with a few different videos throughout the night and had seen your score and then saw the final. So what was the spark that kind of got them going?
I think a big part of it was honestly the defensive side of it. We in that ball game we turned it over 20 times in the early. Those were the type of turnovers that led to breakout layups on the opposite end where you can't get back to defend. But I thought after that point, we really settled in from a defensive standpoint, and we started to make the game easy, and which created some opportunities from the offensive end. And I feel like anytime you see the ball go through the hoop, it kind of energizes you in that aspect. And I think that's really what kind of helped fuel our opportunity to get back in the ball game.
So aside from games with Crete this year, the girls have performed very well. Talk about what you've been most pleased with so far this year.
I think the biggest aspect is our unselfishness and our ability to defend in the quarter court. We've had some nights where we've struggled to shoot the basketball, but I think that's one thing that we try to pride ourselves in is if we do our job on the defensive end, every night we have a chance to win a ball game, no matter who it is. And we've played some really good basketball teams, and in nights when we've struggled to be efficient on the offensive end, our defense has allowed us to stay in a ball game and finish some ball games. So I think that's the identity of who we want to be and we want to establish as a culture of our program.
Your roster is a senior-dominated one. Who are some of the girls that have stepped up so far this year for you?
Kelsey Plocky and Kylie Broik are 2 seniors for us that return as all-conference players. We really rely on those 2 young ladies to perform for us. But we've had some nice contributions from another senior, Maddie Baugh. She gets our toughest defense assignment no matter who it is. Sierra Holiday really provides a presence for us interiorly inside as a defensive force and kind of plugs the paint for us. And then we have some girls that come off the bench, and Taryn Mayfield and Addie Simmons that do a really good job of performing their roles. And one young lady that we're really excited about in our program is a true freshman that starts for us at the point, in Whitney Brown, that from day one has just really come in and taken the leadership role to lead this group of seniors. And she does not play like a freshman. They don't treat her like a freshman, and she wants the ball in difficult situations, and that's a blessing to have as a coach.
With the loss last night, you guys have a few days to kind of regroup. 3 straight days of practice doesn't happen all that often, really, during the season before you get a consolation game on Saturday. So what's the message for the girls getting ready for Saturday and then the stretch run of the season?
I think the big thing is obviously losing the way that we did last night, to start off slow, then battle back, take control of the game, and then to have it slip away. We can't have any hangover effect in that regards, that we've got to be able to turn the page and kind of move forward. Crete is a very talented basketball team, even though their record might be around that 500 range. They're a better basketball team than their record indicates. So we've got to be able to move past, and we're going to see a Holdridge who uses some 1-3-1, and I'd probably expect to see that. So we just got to make sure that we're focused on the task at hand and can't dwell or hang your head on a loss in the way that it happened. You just have to move on, and we always talk about next play, we just got to go on to being prepared for Saturday. And we fortunately get the opportunity to play them back-to-back because that's the way our schedule falls. So we're going to have a common opponent, so we've got to make the mental adjustments and be ready to try to tackle their attack.
It's always fun to watch the Vikings on the Strive channel. And Coach, thanks a lot for taking some time today. Best of luck to you and the girls the rest of the way.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Coach, again joining us on the Truck Center Company's hotline. It's time now for